Hey everybody, it's Lisa Young Sutton with another video. And today I would like to demonstrate, I would like to show you, this is for new learners, this video, but I would like to show you how you can move on from what I call Lenormand 101, which is where we all start, the 3-card line. But so many of you are feeling that you're stuck there and you don't know how to move past this. And I would like to hopefully show you how simple it is and to get you to, expand your minds a little, expand your horizons, and to see how this little 3-card line is found all over a Grand Tableau and how you can quite easily move from this 3-card line to a Grand Tableau. So that's what I want to show you today, okay? So first of all, I have a Grand Tableau under here that I recreated from one of my readings from the past, okay? And what I did is I just looked at it and I just chose a place where there was a full box, so I could pull out 3 cards. Okay, let me zoom in. So I pulled out these 3 cards from that Grand Tableau that I'm about to show you. Now here we have the Path, the Heart, and the Lily. Now this was for a woman. A woman was the seeker. Okay, now say that you're a woman and you are laying 3 cards for yourself and you get Path, Heart, Lily. Well, let's just say you had no question, okay? This could mean that you're going to have to make a decision regarding the satisfaction of your heart's harmony, the bliss of your heart, okay? So we know it's kind of something important because that lily makes this heart more than just, fondness or kindness or anything. This is like that euphoria that you feel in your heart, that perfect satisfaction of your heart, okay? And the Path is telling you that you're going to have to make a decision about that, right? That's all you know with those 3 cards, okay? Now, let's turn these 3 cards into a cross, okay? And look at all the information now just by adding 2 more cards. Okay. Now we already know, whoops, hang on. I know I'm starting to get the hang. Well, I shouldn't say that. I jinx myself. Whenever I say I'm starting to get the hang of taking these videos, I screw up. All right, so shut up, Lisa. All right, anyway, all right. We already know that this is a reading for a woman. Okay, here she is. This is the lady, and she's the seeker. So she shows up now, and the book. Now, the fact that you show up in your own small reading, your own little 5-card reading, right? The fact that you show up makes you important. Remember that the rule, when you lay a small spread, all cards are the same, are looked at in the same way as the near cards to your card in a Grand Tableau. They all have to be considered near because just the fact that they showed up and the rest of the deck is still in the box or wherever it is, still in a pile, those cards are considered far because they did not show up. These cards are considered near to you even if you didn't show up, right? In your little 3 or 5 card line, those cards have to be considered near because they showed up, all right? Anyway, so she shows up here. So we know that this is something that's very important to her. It's going to directly impact her, right? And now she's above the heart, which does put her in a position of control, though. But look what's underneath the heart. Book. When the book is near, it tells you that you're about to discover something that was previously unknown. And being near also tells you that it's probably going to be a bit upsetting. So we already can see this made the heart rather important, the lily. Now the book, falling so close to her in the heart, is telling her that she's about to find something out a little upsetting about the harmony of her heart, and she's going to be maybe standing at a crossroads. She's going to need to make an important decision regarding it. So now we're going to take this cross. Remember, it was 3 cards. Now it's a 5-card cross. Now we're going to add 4 more cards. And what do we have now? A box. Okay, so now we have a box spread. And what is a GT but a big box of boxes? A big box of little boxes. Okay, so, all right, we're still in frame here. I'll show you whose deck this is in a minute. So now, what did we already say? We already said that she's got to make a decision regarding the harmony of her heart. She is, you know, very much a part of this, and she's about to find a secret out, something that she didn't know before. She's about to find it out because it's close, and it's probably going to be a bit upsetting. Well, now we also have mice and house. So we know this is close to home. This is something right in her personal life. It could be involving, you know, somebody else under her own roof, but no matter what, it's directly impacting her personal life. It's taking away from her personal life. Okay, we already read these 2. We read these 2. Now I do my crisscross. I read these 2, and then I read these 2. So this is telling us that this crossroad that she's at is going to is because of something taking away from her personal life, and she's about to embark on a journey. And here we have, isn't that funny? We have this ship, and we have the card of navigation, the GPS card. So she is about to embark on a pretty important journey because of what she is about to find out that's taking away from her personal life regarding the harmony of her heart. Okay, so we have all that in that box spread. Okay, now I'm going to replace it into the Grand Tableau from whence it came. All right, before I move on, this is Kendra's Vintage Petit Lenormand Mini. Okay, Kendra, if you're watching, thank you so much for you contacted me, and you thanked me for using your deck once before, and I was unable to reply because, and this is for everyone, sometimes you comment under my videos. If I don't reply to you, it's because I can't. I reply to every single comment in these videos. If you go through all my videos, you will see that I either just give them a heart if there's no need for an answer, or I respond to you. If you ever, you know, write something to me, I receive an email, I can read it, and then I hit reply. It takes me back to YouTube, and several times this has happened, many times, probably every single week it happens at least a couple times. I can't reply because it's not there. And it's not being held for review. YouTube doesn't seem to know where they're going. They're not, you know, spam or anything. I mean, they're just legitimate questions you're asking. I have no idea. So if you don't hear from me, try again or contact me through my, my whatchamacallit, my website, LisaLovesLenormand.com, or through Facebook. Find me on Facebook. Lisa Loves Lenormand. I'm there too. All right. Anyway, let's put this back into the Grand Tableau where I grabbed it from. And look, here it is. This is where that little box came from. But now I want to show you how those 3 cards that became a cross, that became a box, right? Every time we added more cards, we got a clearer picture of what was going on. We got more information, right? And we were able to carry the story further. Well, now look what happens when you put it in a Grand Tableau. Hang on. Let me zoom out. There we go. Now it's back in its original place, right? It's back in the Grand Tableau here. Well, now look what we have. Because it landed in this upper corner, we don't have cards all around it, but we do have the next layer out from this box would be these cards here, right? So look what's under house, clouds. Look what's under books, scythe. Under stars, we have something new. We also have discord. We have Remember, I said she's about to embark on a new journey. And remember, I also said she is falling above this heart, showing that she's in a position of control. Well, yeah. Look, the bear, here's her card of control, and it is one of her comfort zone cards. The comfort zone are the very near and the near cards. That's these. Very near, near. Okay? So she is still in control here. Now, oh, and on the other side of the satisfaction of her heart, well, look, we got the fox facing it. There's something wrong there. And look what's in her line of sight. This is all her line of sight. We have change. The key says yes to the card before it. There's definitely, the key says it's definite. Something's about to change, right? And look, we got the rider and the letter. That happens in so many of my spreads. The rider is always bringing news, and it's going to be upsetting to her. And now this cross is in her line of sight, making it a big deal. It's out of her comfort zone. It's out of her reach, which says that it's going to last a long time. She's going to be hurting for a while. Okay, so now what is all this about? Well, right away when you see she's going to have to make a choice. She's about to find out a secret. Something is taken away from her personal life. Now you got the fox. Right away you're thinking, oh, she's being cheated on. Well, yeah, that's exactly what that was. But what this spread was. But check this out. Here, when I have the ship and the stars in any kind of alignment, right? It's the ship and the card of navigation, right? Navigating the ship. This is navigating the journey. Where is it sending her? To discord with her man. There's her man. And he's in the fate line too. And look at the other cards. Here we have, this is chatter, right? This is mind chatter or verbal chatter and gossip and all that agitating talk or ideas, right? And yeah, he's been offering, sending invitations. This is also the couple card to he's trying to couple up with somebody new. We got the discord here, and this is also, well, I don't want to get into that. Okay, it's the card of discord above the bouquet. Look what's above his head. We got the snake, deceit. We have the enemy card at his back. We have the gambler, the card of the gambler, right? Okay, but yeah, so if you follow that line down, boop, this is a big map. That's all this whole thing is a big map. So when you keep laying these little spreads, you can see that you're very limited in the information that you get. But as soon as you put them back where they belong, in the big tableau, you can see all this information that you're going to get. Now, what is out of her reach? The heart is still there. She's still in love, right? But, well, she was when we laid these cards. But what's out of her reach? Commitment, and this is also just out of her reach, security and stability. All right? And then we can also now look at her corners, right? We have her journey is heading toward despair and hardship, and we have confusion regarding people in her environment. Who can she trust, right? We can also look at the center four now. Now that we have the Grand Tableau, there's something wrong with her security and her some of her power and control and protecting what's hers is going to end. That's the coffin right there. Fox, anchor, bear, coffin. All right, so you can see how we can make this from, we took these three little cards, and then we turned them into a cross, then we turned them into a box, and now we have the full story here. And we could go on and on with this, but this is a beginner video, so I'm going to end there. And I hope that makes sense to all of you. So start playing around now by laying your three cards, as you always do, but then set your intention to pull two more cards right from the start and turn it into a cross, okay? And as soon as you're comfortable with that, start laying a cross and then adding, set your intention right from the beginning, but start by just laying that cross, but then set your intention right from the start that you'll be adding four more cards and turn it into a box. Okay? Ease into the Grand Tableau and it won't hurt a bit. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now go play with your cards. Bye-bye.